Good afternoon, all. I remain my humble self, Mr. Brown, okay, the greatest physicist of all kind. So I'm here in respect to the Neco that was written. So I'll be solving the solved problems that came out in that was Neco, practical. So I have a problem with me here. This problem came out in the what? Practical based on what? Rectangular what? Prism. Okay, so a ray of light incident at an angle of 30 degrees to the normal is deviated through an angle of 10.53 degrees in a rectangular what glass prism. Calculate the refractive index of the glass. So this particular problem is strictly on what? Refraction based on what? Rectangular what? Prism. So we're asked to look for what? Our refractive what? Index. Okay. The first thing I need to do is that I'll bring out the parameters from the problem. So let's flow. Solution. Okay. A ray of light incident at an angle of 30 degrees. Angle of incidence is what? 30 degrees. Okay. To the normal is deviated through an angle of 10.53. That is angle of deviation, which is dm. Is what? 10.53 degree. Okay. In a rectangular what glass prism, calculate the refractive index of the glass. That means my n is what? Unknown. Also my what? Angle of refraction is also what? Unknown. Okay. So we're dealing with what? Glass, rectangular glass prism. So I'll have this with me. Okay. So I'll have my normal. This is my normal. Okay. From less dense to what? Dense medium. That's from air to what? Glass. So if here is my air, here is my what? My glass. Okay. Here is my air, here is my what? My glass. Okay. So here's my what? My glass. From glass to what? From air to what? Glass. So that means this is the incident ray. As you can see, this is my incident ray. Okay. As far as reflection is concerned, my incident ray will move this way straight. That's for reflection. Okay. Isn't it? This my angle is my what? Angle of what? Incident. And this is my angle of what? Reflection, which is R. Okay. But we are dealing with what? With refraction. So it will deviate. So this ray will deviate. I see what I'm doing. So this ray will deviate. Okay. So this is my angle of deviation. This is my angle of deviation, which is giving us what? 10.53. So my angle of this is my angle of deviation, which is my dm. Okay. This is my angle of deviation, which is my dm. So my dm is my what? My minimum what? Deviation. So everything here is my what? Refraction. That's angle of what? Refraction. That means from this point to this point is my what? R. Here is my what? Angle of reflection. And here is my what? Minimum angle of what? Deviation. So my angle of reflection and my angle of deviation will give me my what? Angle of what? Refraction. So here is 10 points. Here is 10 point what? Here is 30. Okay. Here is 30 degree. Okay. And here is 10.53. Here is 10.53 degree. So everything here now is what? 40.53 degree. Okay. Which is my what? Angle of what? Refraction. That will now take us to my formula, which is my refractive index is what? Sine I over what? Sine R. Okay. So my refractive index, my sine I is what? 30 degree over my sine R Sine R is what? 40.53. Okay, so my refractive index, sine 30 is what? 0.5. Why my sine 40.53 is what? 0.649. That's 0.649. Okay, once I divide it, 0.5 divided by 0.649, what will I get? I'll get my 0.7704. So 0.7704. So this is my what? Final answer, which is my what? Refractive what? Index. So I'm done with this simple problem on the board. Don't forget to subscribe after watching this video. Thank you.